My friends, I'd like to talk to you about getting my 2025 CARB OBD checks for California. This is the year that we have to get everything checked. Yeah, if you're registered for CARB, which you run, if you run California, you should be. They send out notices telling you what 90-day period you need to get your CARB checked, your OBD checked for your CARB registration or certification, where they physically check it. They put it into your 9-pin. They go into your 9-pin and check to make sure everything's running right. It takes about 15 minutes if the guy's doing it right. And they have a list on their site showing the emails of the people who do it, which, you know, they go by state. I'm in Iowa, and I emailed all the guys that were in, most of the guys that were in Iowa, and they don't seem to do it for hire, even though the CARB site says they do. So I wound up having to do it in California. And again, even in California, it's hard to find out who you can just go to get it done. I wound up finding out that the Zippy Lube guys do it. That's in the Southern California area, and you don't need an appointment for them. You just go there, and first come, first serve. I got mine done. I think it's Commerce City where I got it done, across from the railroad track, the railroad yard there. They don't have a very good set. They only can take a tractor inside their area, you know, the cab part. But if you go in the alley behind them, there's a spot where you can park the truck and trailer usually. That's how I had it done. The charge is $189 cash. For a credit card, I think it's a 2 or 3% surcharge they put on top of it. I think it's like $196 if you use a credit card. If you do it in their Fontana area, it's at the Little Sisters Car Wash, and I'm told it's Bay 6 you pull up to and wait in line to get it done. The other guys I talked to in California, it's like you have to make an appointment. You have to meet them on some place where you can park your truck off the street, which, you know, can be difficult in that area. Some of them probably know areas, but like I talked to I think it was Rush Peterbilt in Fontana, and they wanted their mobile service to do it. And by the time I paid for parking, disconnected the tractor from the trailer, went over there, it was going to be like $300. So for me, it worked out, you know, since, you know, I don't spend much time waiting around in California. I don't know how much time I'll be there. It's hard for me to make an appointment, so it was a lot easier for me just to do the deal with the Zippy Lube. Just wait in line. For me, there was no line in I think it was Commerce City. That was the closest to Vernon, where I usually deliver and pick up. But so they hook it up into your 9-pin. They check that all the equipment's working. California CARBs, if you're registered for it, they send you every month. They send you a notice saying what 90-day period it will be in. But you actually you have to go in to their site to figure out what month yours expires in. And it goes by serial number of the truck. Mine ends with a 9, and all 3 and 9 digit for the last digit are due January 31st. But you know that because CARB has sent you the notice already. If you aren't getting the notices from CARB on a monthly basis, probably means you never registered. And you know, this has been a thing. They've been checking since 2024. Maybe you've lucked out. it's time to get going on that system. Could be that California rates are going to rise because it's a semi-annual check, and at $200 or so a pop, it's $400 a year, and I think the registration fee is at $35. So I imagine there's a lot of people that are going to stop running California. Rates might go up. Another thing, maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's not, but I just heard the other day that India is taking back 18,000 of their illegal aliens in our country. When I heard that, you know, anyone who runs California probably is thinking, well, there's probably 9,000 illegal Indians driving trucks between the area of Bakersfield and Stockton or Tracy. So that I cut down on a lot of the drivers there. I mean, I don't wish any bad luck on the poor guys out there, but you know, for us out of the Midwest that run California, that might make a shortage and make rates come up a little bit. But anyway, like I said, I'm not trying to wish bad luck on anybody, and you guys that aren't registered for CARB, you probably better get it done before you get stopped. Also your trailers need to be, your reefers need to be registered as well. I did a thing last year on that, telling you which trailers are good forever. The S600s and the S700 Thermo Kings are good forever. They've got forever compliance. Most of the others, it's 7 years for compliance. Maybe the new hybrid electric ones are probably good forever too. I don't know that for sure though. But anyway, it's nice to run. It's nice not to worry when you're running in California, knowing you're legal. But like I said, that was the price when I did it 2 weeks ago, like around the middle of January. It was 180 at the Zippy Loops. It was 189 cash. I think 196 with the credit card. That's pretty tough, having to go in there twice to get a year to get checked. I think mine's January 31st, the deadline. The second deadline for the semi-annual for me is July 31st for my next check. But, you know, everyone's going to get checked twice this year, so you better get your stuff together rather than have CARB fine you. I think it's $1,000 a day fine for the amount of times you've run in California, that they find you've run in California. But anyway, sorry if I'm a bearer of bad news, but we might as well get legal before they impound our trucks, or whatever they do. I don't know. The other drama thing about it is we don't know if they're stopping us at the scales yet to check, or whether it's up to the CARB officials to find you on the side of the road or in a parking lot somewhere. I think they have authorization to go into private truck stops now and check as well, but I haven't verified that. I haven't seen it. So you guys have a great day. I hope everything's going well for you, and I hope you're getting good rates. I'm going to sign off here. Business school dropout. What do I know? Bye.